Hello, dear students. Let's start our class with a silent prayer. How are you all? Okay, all are doing great. Good. So, how your classes are going on? Okay, good. So, in this class, we are going to discuss a very interesting topic. So, are you ready?
Okay, then tell me, how do you spend your free time? Okay, some of you said drawing. Then, okay, good. Singing. Okay, painting and dancing. So, all of you have different things to do in free time. So, what is the general name of the above activities you said? Like we are performing this, right? So, yes, these are performing arts or performance art. And this come under correct art forms, right? So all of you are familiar with the word performance art and art forms. Good. Now I have a question for you. List out the names of various art forms that you are familiar with. You may be familiar with so many art forms. List some of them. Okay. What is this? Margangali. Good. What is this? Yes, Kuchipudi. This is Kuchipudi. And what is this? Correct. It's Kalaripayattu. Then, yes, what is this? Bharatanatyam. And many more like Kathakali, Krishnanatam, Mohiniyattam, Kudiyattam and Chakyarkuttu. All these are mainly, yes, mainly the art forms of Kerala, correct? Okay, good. So all of you are well aware of the term art form, performance art and various art forms. Good. Now, my question is, what do you mean by art forms? Can you define it? Yes. Art refers to the theory, human application, and physical expression of creativity found in human cultures through skills and imagination in order to produce objects, environment, and experiences. Simply, art is the creativity of human beings, which they express through their skills and imagination to produce objects or new experiences. Okay, so now we are going to watch a small video. Carefully watch the video and tell me what you have understood. We all are well aware of the art form, right? Which is that? Yes, it's Margangali. So let's see in detail about this art form. And the name of this art form is Margangali, as we all know. Margangali is an ancient Indian round dance of the St. Thomas Christian community based in Kerala state, mainly practiced by the Syrian Christians of Kerala. Okay, do you ever observe Margangali? What can you say about its costume, its performance? Okay, let's see. A dozen dancers sing and dance, clapping around a nilavalakku, wearing the traditional white dhoti, it's called mund, and blouse, that is chatta. That is the costume and the thing we use in Margangali. Also, the lamp represents Christ and the performers his disciples. The performance is usually held in two parts or padams and begins with songs and dances narrating the life of Saint Thomas the Apostle. Also, Margangali does not use any instruments other than two small palm-sized cymbals played by the same person who sings the song. So, I know all of you have observed all these while watching the performance, right? So, I hope all of you understood about the art form Margangali. Now, let's move on to the next one. You can see three pictures, correct? Okay. Carefully analyze these pictures and tell me which is this visual art. You can carefully look at each of them and think whether you have seen it somewhere and tell me. Okay, I think this is not much familiar to you. These pictures is a visual art which is named Madhubani painting. So these paintings are commonly known as Madhubani painting. And let's see the features of this. So Madhubani art, which is also known as Mithila painting, is a style of Indian painting practiced in the Mithila region of the Indian subcontinent. Okay, as you can see, Mithila is very close to Bihar. It is also called Mithila painting and done traditionally by the women of villages around the present town of Madhubani. So, this is a very ancient painting and this is done by women of the village Madhubani. Let's see some more details. Madhubani painting, it is a style of Indian painting. Also, this painting is done with a variety of tools, including fingers, twigs, brushes, nib pens and matchsticks and using natural dyes and pigments. Also, it is characterized by its eye-catching geometrical patterns. We have seen so many Madhubani paintings, right? But each of them differ by something. But almost all of them follow the same pattern. So that is the speciality of this kind of painting. All of these have a particular geometrical pattern and also that is very attractive. And they simply use fingers, twigs, brushes and nib pens and matchsticks for painting it. Also, Madhubani painting or Madhubani art has 5 distinctive styles. They are, first one is Bharani. This is the Bharani style of Madhubani painting. And next is Kachni. And this is it. Third one is Tantrik. Fourth one is Godra. Fifth one is Kobar. As you can see, almost all these look alike, but still there exists some difference in their style, the way of painting, and so on. Also, there is ritual content for particular occasions such as birth or marriage and festivals such as Holi, Surya Shashti, Upanayana and Durga Puja. Also, the themes are mainly religious and they depicted gods and goddess paintings. So, usually Madhubani paintings are more religious oriented. Carefully watch this video and I will ask you some questions after this. The first question is, the art form is, yes, correct, it's Kalaripayattu. Where did the Kalaripayattu originate? Yes, correct, it's Kerala, southern India. When did the Kalaripayattu originate? Okay, it's on 3rd century BC, between 300 BC and 300 AD. When did the Kalaripayattu officially recognized as a martial art of Kerala? Yes, it was first officially recognized as a martial art of Kerala in 1362 AD. Okay, so keep all this information in your mind. So let's analyze more details of Kalaripayattu. First of all, the traditional dress used in Kalaripayattu. Kachakattal is wearing traditional long cotton cloth before exercise in Kalaripayattu, which is known as Kacha. Also, Kacha used in Kalari is 5 to 6 feet in length and 1 feet width. What about the weapons used in Kalaripayattu? You may have seen so many weapons. Do you know the name and the need of each of that? Okay, let's see. The main weapons used in Kalaripayattu are mace, otta, pondi, urumi, cheruvadi and shariravadi. As you can see in the picture, each of them have different structure and different use. Also, there are 4 levels in Kalaripayattu, and they are basic level, intermediate level, advanced level and senior level. Also, the unnamed techniques used in basic levels are Chuvada, Adithada, Pootta, Vilava. Now, can anyone of you tell me how many years does it take to learn Kalaripayattu? We have already said there are various levels and stages. First of all, the student who practices the Kalaripayattu training daily can usually complete the syllabus of basic level in about 3 months. So, take 3 months of regular practice to acquire basic level. Then, after the basic level, the syllabus of the intermediate level takes about 6 months of daily practice. And the advanced and senior levels then take at least 1 or 2 years to complete. See the difference? Basic level needs 3 months, then intermediate level 6 months of daily practice, and also advanced and senior levels needs 1 or 2 years. So in this class, we have gone through some details of the art forms, Margankali, Madhubani painting as well as Kalaripayattu. I hope all of you understood some sort of knowledge about it and explore more from Google. Now I have a homework question to do. You have 2 works. First one is make an album or chart including pictures of weapons, dresses and different steps of Kalaripayattu. Also collect the pictures of Madhubani painting and make an album. Okay.
In this class, we have seen different kinds of art forms, right? And they are Kalaripayattu, Madhubani painting as well as Margankali. Get to know more about this by doing the follow-up activity. And thank you. Have a nice day.